Are you ready, Liam? Are you ready for the epic awesomeness of this video? I think he's ready. Hey countries! Okay, so this week Joel wanted us to bake. Thanks, Joel. So we're going to try to make this as simple as possible. I'm going to make peanut butter cookies, and it's the easiest recipe ever, and you will remember it. You don't even have to write it down. It is that simple. All you need is peanut butter, sugar, and 1 egg. Well, you might need more depending on how much you want to make. Okay, so what you want is a cup of peanut butter, 1 egg, and usually you do a cup of sugar, but I'm only using a half cup because I don't want it to be as sugary as, you know, a whole cup of sugar would be. So you do this and you put it all in a bowl. Okay, so you want to mix all of this up, and while you're doing that, go ahead and set your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So whatever Celsius would be, I'll put the conversion right here. So go ahead and mix everything up in the bowl. Alright, once it's mixed, you want to put it on your cookie sheet. I put aluminum foil or aluminium, however you say it, and just spoon it onto the cookie sheet into rows. Okay, so as you can see, a cup of peanut butter only makes about, was it like 11 cookies? So it only makes about a dozen. So if you want more than a dozen, you're going to have to multiply the recipe. So have 2 cups of peanut butter, 2 eggs, 2 cups of sugar, you know, the same. If you want 3 dozen, do 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of eggs, and, 3 eggs and 3 cups of peanut butter. Once I do that, I usually take a fork and put designs on them like that, which is difficult with one hand. And then I put it in the oven, which is hot. For about 10 minutes. So yay, yummy cookie. It's a little burnt on the back because I left it in there a little bit, like a minute too long. My oven is really, really hot in comparison to most people's. So like 10 minutes may not be enough for you. But for me, 10 minutes is plenty. So yeah, homemade peanut butter cookies made from real peanut butter, and that's my bacon. That's my bacon. So I guess, since this is like a countries channel, it's a countries channel, I wanted to kind of talk about Japan. And, you know, if you live under a rock, you know that they had an earthquake and then a tsunami on Friday. Here in the United States, like, we had a little bit of a ripple effect from the tsunami. We had, some small tsunamis come in on the west coast, and it killed a couple people, but only because they were stupid and like were surfing on it when they were told not to, and then got swept away and died. Nothing in comparison to Japan. So, you know, our thoughts and prayers are with Japan. I have a friend who lives in Japan, and it was kind of scary because it took us like a day to be able to find out if she was even alive. And then for her husband lives in a different city, and it took her 2 days to find out if he was alive. Like, you know, living in the same country, she didn't even know where he was and if he was alive. And the tsunami actually took out the town that her in-laws lived in. So they are, you know, starting from scratch now. They don't have a home anymore. So, you know, it kind of hits close to home in that sense, in that, you know, I know somebody who was directly affected, but it's just kind of sad. It's kind of sad. So I don't know if any of you guys have maybe a Japan earthquake, tsunami story, somebody you know maybe, or how it directly affected your country. Like I said, we only got kind of a little tsunami from it, and that was, you know, kind of it. But I know some of you guys live closer to there, so maybe. But, yep. I'm gonna go back to enjoying my cookie